After Queen Elizabeth II died last week, tributes poured in from all over the world. To honor the beloved monarch, many friends and celebrities remember her life on social media. When the Queen of England died, the royal family announced her death on Twitter and did not disclose her cause of death at press time. Celebrities shared sweet stories of the Queen, including reflections of her decorated career and extended condolences to members of her family. Want to know who are the celebrities who gave tribute to the Queen? Then you've come to the right YouTube channel, Plenty of Pop Fans. We've scoured Facebook groups, Twitter feeds, Reddit, Discord, and even Telegram boards to get you to the most up-to-date info on your favorite celebrity or juicy Hollywood gossip. If you have a tip, story, or even correction on our intel, comment below and we'll be sure to follow it up. Let's dive right into the celebrities who share their condolences to the Queen. Since news broke last 8th of September, Queen Elizabeth II had passed away at the age of 96. People around the world have shared their sadness of her passing, from royals to former presidents. Many have been sharing their memories of Her Majesty and their condolences for the royal family. Celebrities, of course, were not exempt from wanting to join in on the collective grief either, including many who shared a special connection with the Queen herself. Now, here are the celebrities who paid tribute to Queen Elizabeth II on social media. Number 1. Helen Mirren. Helen Mirren, who won an Oscar award for her role as Queen Elizabeth in the 2006 The Queen, wrote, "I am proud of being an Elizabethan, because we mourn the death of a woman who exemplified nobility regardless of whether she had a crown or not." Number 2. Barbra Streisand. Barbra Streisand posted on Twitter, "I am saddened to hear of the passing of Queen Elizabeth II. She has been a constant for us all, respected around the world, and may she rest in peace." Number 3. Maria Shriver. Maria Shriver, a Today contributor, said on Twitter in one of the 3 tweets, "What an extraordinary life of public service. What an unforgettable life period. The Queen served her country until the very end with class, strength, and dignity. She was married for 74 years and mother to 4. She was also a great-grandmother," with the hashtag Queen Elizabeth. On another tweet by Maria Shriver, she said, hashtag Queen Elizabeth, "Saw it all and somehow always managed to stay above all the noise. She was a legend. May God rest her soul, and may her family come together to grieve and honor her extraordinary legacy. She has many life lessons for all of us." Shriver's third and final tweet was, "When I think of her, I think of how despite everything going on in her own family and in her country, she just kept serving, kept trying, kept going. Carry on. She did it well. God bless." Shriver honored the life of Queen Elizabeth, who had not only served for many years, but also continued to serve in all different capacities throughout her life. Number 4. Paul McCartney. Paul McCartney tweeted, "God bless Queen Elizabeth II. May she rest in peace. Long live the King." Number 5. Janet Jackson. On her Twitter account, Janet Jackson shared a photo and wrote, "May you rest in peace, Queen." Number 6. Cher. Cher shared what happened when she was with Queen Elizabeth II. Cher had the honor of meeting Queen Elizabeth and then wrote about why she spent time with her. Queen Elizabeth seemed genuinely interested in talking to her and really enjoyed chatting with her about personal interests and listening to her stories. Number 7. Whoopi Goldberg. Actress and TV host Whoopi Goldberg tweeted, "Several years ago, I met Queen Elizabeth at the Royal Variety performance of 2009. As she approached me, all I can think of was WTH. I'm an American kid from the projects, and I'm in the company of the Queen of England. I am astonished. Rest in peace. God save the King." Number 8. Mick Jagger. Mick Jagger said that Queen Elizabeth has always been there in his life, being a TV highlight of her wedding to Philip. He remembers a young and beautiful queen who loved seeing her family grow into the nation's beloved grandmother. His condolences go out to the royal family during this most difficult time. Number 9. Victoria Beckham. Victoria Beckham tweeted, "Today is a very sad day for the entire world. I'm deeply saddened by the passing of a beloved monarch, Her Majesty the Queen. She will be remembered for her steadfast loyalty and service, and my thoughts are with the royal family at this time." Number 10. Elton John. Elton John posted on Instagram, "The loss of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth is a huge one for our nation. She was an inspiring presence and led the country through moments both happy and sad, with dignity, kindness, and a genuine concern for others. With her passing, we lose someone who has been such a big part of my life over the years. Later that day, the musician honored the Queen during his concert in Toronto. The passing of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth, he expressed on stage, then continued to say, "I'm glad she's at peace and I'm glad she's at rest. And she deserves it because she worked really hard. I send my love to her family and loved ones. She will be missed. Her spirit lives on and we celebrate her life tonight with music." Number 11. Kris Jenner. Kris Jenner posted, "Rest in peace, Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. Graceful, dedicated, and elegant. Today we remember her as one of the greatest leaders of our world has ever seen. I send my condolences to the royal family." Number 12. William Shatner. William Shatner tweeted, "I am very sad to learn about Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth's passing." Number 13. Ozzy Osbourne. A British singer and musician, Ozzy Osbourne tweeted in response to the death of Queen Elizabeth II, "With a heavy heart, I am devastated that England will not have Her Majesty around." Number 14. Tim Cook. Apple CEO Tim Cook tweeted, "There is nothing more noble than to devote your life to the service of others. We stand with the people of the UK and Commonwealth in honoring the life and dedication to duty of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. May she rest in peace." Number 15. Geri Horner. Geri Horner, who is known as Ginger Spice, said her thoughts on the former Queen's passing on Twitter. She wrote, "My thoughts and sympathies go to the royal family on the loss of their mother, grandmother, aunt. Thank you to Her Majesty for her resolute, never-ending service. She is and always will be the epitome of dignity and elegance." Number 16. Lisa Vanderpump. "We knew this day would come, but that doesn't diminish the overwhelming sadness at the loss of one of the most inspirational women our world has seen, especially given her reign as queen was exemplary and was responsible for so many crises, from the type of monarch she saw to a matriarch to our country and Commonwealth," wrote English businesswoman and Bravo star Lisa Vanderpump on Instagram. "Heartfelt condolences go out to the royal family for all who have lost." Number 17. Louis Redknapp. English singer Louis Redknapp said on Twitter, "What an incredible reign. She gave her life and soul to our country with such dignity, grace, and strength. Thank you for everything you did for our country. Sending love to all of her family." Number 18. George Takei. George Takei posted on Twitter saying, "Queen Elizabeth II has passed away at age 96. My thoughts are with the royal family and with the people of the United Kingdom, and truly around the world who mourn her passing. In her time, the Queen saw a country, and indeed a world transformed. There shall be none other like her." Number 19. J.K. Rowling. Author J.K. Rowling explains the reason behind the public mourning following Queen Elizabeth's death. "Some may think the British public's reaction to Queen Elizabeth's death quaint or odd, but millions felt affection and respect for the woman who filled her constitutional role for 70 years. Rowling on Twitter wrote, "Most British people have never known another monarch, so she's been a thread winding through all our lives. She's done her duty for the country right up until her dying hours and become an enduring, positive symbol for Britain all over the world. She's earned her rest." Number 20. Bette Midler. Bette Midler went on Instagram and Twitter to express her sadness at the death of Queen Elizabeth II. She wrote, "We will never see her again. She was steadfast, staunch, and dedicated until the very end. 70 years of duty. Unbelievable." Number 21. Naomi Campbell. Supermodel Naomi Campbell responded to the news of the Queen's death, calling it the end of an era. In a carousel of images taken throughout Queen Elizabeth's life, Campbell honored the late Queen and wrote, "End of an era, Her Majesty the Queen. You gave us a life of selfless service, unparalleled in everyday condolences to the entire royal family. A wife, a mother, a grandmother, and a great-grandmother. A queen. Rest in peace, Your Majesty." Number 22. Pierce Brosnan. Actor Pierce Brosnan, who starred as Secret Agent James Bond in 4 of the franchise films, also dedicated a post to the Queen with a photo from her younger years. "Rest in peace, Your Majesty. "It was an honor to serve you," he wrote. Number 23. Paris Hilton. While the Queen is known for paving the way toward a more modernized monarchy, Paris Hilton, once a socialite turned television star and businesswoman, noted how Queen Elizabeth II had been the original girl boss and inspiring. She tweeted saying that it was the end of an era as she continued to remember her own queenly days. Number 24. Andrew Lloyd Webber. British composer and EGOT winner Andrew Lloyd Webber teamed up with Lin-Manuel Miranda in 2022 to present a special musical tribute for the Queen on their Platinum Jubilee. As part of his message, he shared his thoughts about her passing on social. "For the whole of my life, the Queen has been the constant anchor of not just Britain and her beloved Commonwealth, but an inspiration to the world for her lifetime of service," he wrote. Her legacy will be remembered as a selfless beacon for love, understanding, and the celebration of fellow human beings all over the world, no matter their race or creed. Madeline and I are deeply saddened by this news, and our thoughts and prayers are with Her Majesty the Queen's family. Number 25. Paddington. Late last year during her Platinum Jubilee celebration, Queen Elizabeth surprised and delighted fans with a cute video with a British children's character called Paddington Bear. From the iconic bear's official Twitter account, fans read, "Thank you, ma'am, for everything." Number 26. Daniel Craig. Daniel Craig memorably performed as James Bond alongside Queen Elizabeth II at the 2012 Olympics opening ceremony. He recently told the press, "I, like so many people, were saddened by the news today, and my thoughts were with the royal family, those she loved, and all those who love her." Number 27. David Beckham. David Beckham posted a photo of the Queen on Instagram with the caption, "I'm truly saddened by the death of Her Majesty the Queen. How devastated we all feel today shows what she meant to the people in this country and around the world." Number 28. Gary Lineker. Gary Lineker, a British sports personality and former player, said, "Today is an incredibly sad day. Queen Elizabeth died, but she was one of the most remarkable women to serve Britain, a comforting ever-present in the lives of most of us. Rest in peace, Your Majesty." Number 29. Jason Isaacs. Jason Isaacs, the actor and the Harry Potter star, shared, "It never made any sense having a queen, but Elizabeth II could still rise above all the debates around privilege or political controversy in her public service life. 8 decades of public life, a woman of importance." Number 30. Jack Whitehall. Comedian Jack Whitehall said, "Rest in peace, Your Majesty. She meant so much to so many people. What an incredible life." Number 31. Billie Jean King. "I am saddened to learn of the passing of Queen Elizabeth II. A former U.S. tennis player, Billie Jean King, writes, For 70 years, her leadership, impact, and influence on the United Kingdom and the entire global community have been immense. I met her in 2010 at Wimbledon, and it was a special moment for me." Number 32. Piers Morgan. Piers Morgan tweeted, "RIP Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, 96, the greatest monarch in history and the greatest of Britons. Dignified, humble, wise, stoic, and dedicated to duty and service to the country she loved. Thank you for everything, ma'am. We will be forever indebted to you." Number 33. Sue Perkins. Presenter Sue Perkins recently wrote, "What an extraordinary life. A fixed point seemingly unchanged by the whirlings of history around her. So strange to be suddenly without." Number 34. Philip Pullman. Philip Pullman remembered the Queen being an extraordinary woman, and that this nation has been very lucky to have her around for its entire life. He added that he is old enough to remember when she was crowned and will miss seeing her throughout the years. Number 35. Peter Andre. Mysterious Girl singer Peter Andre shared a post on Instagram, writing, "Like many people, I feel so sad to hear the news of Queen Elizabeth. It has made me very emotional and it is surreal. She had a long reign and was one of the most respected leaders in British history, as Queen Elizabeth was. Our queen, but also a mother and a grandmother, who always looked after her husband with care. May she rest in peace with her beloved husband." Number 36. Peter Jones. "It is devastating news that Her Majesty the Queen has passed away," said Dragon Dance TV personality Peter Jones. "I was lucky enough to have been in her presence more than once. And though I was always left awestruck and grateful for her services, we have ultimately lost the best monarch who dedicated her entire life for the betterment of our country." Number 37. Leona Louise. Singer Leona Louise tweeted, "I am so saddened to hear about the loss of our queen last night. She was a mother, grandmother, and great-grandmother who will be missed." Number 38. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Dwayne Johnson posted a video from his gym where he said, "I'm sorry. I know the pain. Like we all know the pain. What an incredible life. I've never had the privilege to meet the Queen, but what an awesome life." Number 39. Alan Shearer. Retired footballer Alan Shearer thanked the Queen for her life and service to the country. He is from Newcastle, and he was very honored to be in her presence. "Thank you, ma'am, for everything." Number 40. Harry Styles. Harry Styles honored the Queen during the concert at Madison Square Garden, New York. The One Direction star asked the crowd to join him in a round of applause for her 70 years of service. Harry Styles held a concert at Madison Square Garden on September 8th to celebrate Queen Elizabeth's 70 years of service. The Queen's eldest son, Prince Charles, became King Charles III on the day of his mother's death. His wife Camilla now has the title of Queen Consort. To commemorate this change in royal protocol, the palace issued an official statement clarifying that from now on his successor will be called King Charles III. That's it for this video, Plenty Pop fan. Remember to subscribe to our channel for all the latest celebrity news and gossip. It's like candy you can't stop eating. We'll cover what celebrities are wearing, who's dating who, and not dating anymore. It's hard to keep up with the recent happenings in their lives. We'll satisfy your gossip fix daily. Comment below if there's a celebrity in particular you want us to cover, or a juicy news tip you'd like to share.